What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the Sauceline if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. Cody. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the Sauceline if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stros, Texans, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to
Yo, Sauce Nation, what's the motherfucking deal? Y'all ain't crying. Y'all don't want no sauce. Y'all ain't fucking with it. Man, look, man, I know I done missed a whole lot. We got a whole lot of shit to talk about. We gonna talk about it. You know how Honcho be. Honcho be fucking up, but I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it your player partner. Oh, miss y'all. You know, look. I got a problem, y'all. I got a problem. Like everybody else. That problem is called. Oh shit! I'm fucking.
What the hell is Sauce?
That problem is called. No, what the fuck camera ain't show there? Fuck. Good grief.
What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is
It's been so long since I've been on the Sauce scene. I'm fucking the buttons up. Y'all let me know if y'all can see your boy on the screen, because this shit been doing some weird shit. Drop that one in the chat if y'all ready to talk about some shit. A whole lot of shit. If you don't want to talk about nothing, then drop the 0. Just say I don't want to talk about anything, Honcho. I don't want to be involved in this. I don't want to partake in these shenanigans. Y'all know how we finna do it. Making sure everything else looking good, looking clean. Okay, cool. For whatever reason, let me see what we got going on here. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. All right. And cool. So first and foremost, Sauce Nation, man, I truly do promise I miss y'all, each and every one of y'all, man. If you fuck with me, you know I fuck with y'all a long way. Shout out to a couple of folks, man. Shout out to my player partner from the Specs, man. I didn't. It's been so long. I said next time that I was gonna get on the stream, I was gonna remember your name. So my bad. And I like remembered it for like 2 weeks, and then I got to fucking up. So shout out to my boy I met at the Specs. Say he fuck with the sauce. I don't even know if he said. He just asked if I was Honcho. He might not even fuck with us. He might be this fucking asshole. This Negro shaking my hand. I don't even like Sauce Sports. Who knows? But shout out to my boy. What's the motherfucking deal, baby? What's going down? It's good to see each and every one of y'all, man. Hit that like button if you like it. If you don't like it, well, fuck it. I don't know what you're here for then. A lot of shit going down, man. Houston Texans. Free agency took place today. Did it? Kind of, sort of. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Were you guys involved? I don't feel like the Texans were involved, but yet here we are, right? Let's see who we got joining us in the conversation. The fuck is Michelle doing in this motherfucker? That better have been the whole chat. Kick her motherfucking ass. Goddamn Cowboys fan. That shit just niggas. Shout out to H-Town, Texas, TD, Briley, Backstreet Green, Paid, Q, Jared Key, keep up, what's the motherfucking deal? J-Pop, Roman, Charles Montgomery, shout out to the slum. Man, you already know what we do. Man, before I forget, look, I'm rusty, y'all. I'm rusty. I don't think I've fucked with y'all since like the Baltimore. I talked so much shit that Baltimore fucking game. I had to go in the hide. I had to get my ego back. No, bullshit to the side. Anyway, so we do a thing around here called a Sauce Nation roll call. Often imitated, never duplicated. A lot of people want to try, but they just gonna fall by the wayside, right? And I know y'all be like, Honcho, yeah, we've been having to fuck with other shit because your ass be inconsistent. I apologize. I truly do apologize. I'm getting my shit together. I'm too old to be acting like this. I'm too old to be behaving this way. And I gotta do it for the people, right? The people's champ. Shout out to your side with pride. If you're from the greater Houston area, you're from the north side, south side, east side, west side, however you get down. You know what I'm saying? You might be from the sugar land. It's all good. The sugar booger land. You know what I'm saying? The slum, the row, death row in the building. Y'all already know. Pearland, the new land of the trio. Y'all already know how it go down. Pardon me. So again, shout out to your side with pride. Let me know where you at like that. And, let's get into it. Because a lot has taken place today. And absolutely nothing has taken place today, right? It's been a lot of activity going on around the league. Not a lot of activity happening in Houston. So there's that. So my TD Byron was the motherfucking deal. Top notch, Jabari, J Mail, Mystic Mail, and the Mystic Mail. I need the crystal ball, man. Tell me something good. Tell me, do you see it all in the crystal ball? There's something gonna shake. Keenan Head Knot. Let me see. I ain't shit. I know. I know, man. Look, I'm a like overall good. I'm like passing grade good person. I'm like a 71. But I know I ain't shit. I'm like a good person. I just ain't shit. I don't intentionally mean not to not be shit. But it happens. Let me see. We don't have a lot of, but I know y'all got a lot on your mind. We definitely gonna open up the Sauceline, the original call-in line, the original place to really call in your opinion. Now, you can call into the radio, they gonna treat you like hoes. I heard some other people trying to do some call-in shit, but it ain't gonna be like the Sauce. Much respect to anybody out there independently trying to put something out there. I'm not knocking nobody. I understand how it goes, especially if you work a full-time job and you trying to do other stuff too. So I'm not knocking nobody. Do what you gotta do. But we already know who the originator of this shit. We know who started this shit. I'm not talking about myself, but I'm really talking about the round, because the round is really all the OGs of Texas YouTube, aside from maybe like Sticky. Right? So it's never about me when I talk about the sauce. It's never me. You know what I'm saying? It's all these guys I look up to, respect to, and have been happy to be able to have a partnership with. So, I'm with it. Does it sound real great? It sounds real bad? Let me know how it sounded. If it sounded, because I got a couple of things, because some outside noise going on. They fucking pressure washing and shit around the house. Someone was talking in the cup. All right, hold on. Now let me know if it sounds. I put these little filters to kind of cut the sound down. And like I said, because they're doing some work outside. Let me see. Mic sound like ass? All right, hold on. One. Let me get it tight. Keep it right. Hold on. Blickety blow. All right, let me see. Appreciate the super chat. The sound check super chat. I'm fucking with it. So y'all can hear all that shit outside, like with this? You can hear it. Y'all hear like all that outside noise though? Y'all don't hear that shit? Y'all really can't hear that shit? Really? This sounds loud as fuck to me. Okay, cool. Well, let's rock then. Fuck it. If y'all rocking with it, I'm rocking with it. Let's go then. Shout out to Mitchell Bennett. Shout out to H-Town Tech. Shout out to Fofo Big Teddy in the building. Shout out to Eddie Montoya. Top notch DJ RTX. Let me see. You're not from Houston, you from Corpus. We're gonna let you slide if you fuck with the Texas, big dog. Wolverine to Apex, what's the motherfucking deal? Arturo, what's the motherfucking deal? North Carolina in the building now already. Jay Boogie, Trinity Gardens in the building now already. Alex the Astro, I'll meet in the building now already. Chill out, what's the motherfucking deal? J Mel, what's the motherfucking deal? Ray Ray. D Love. D Love? Who the fuck is D Love? Hell no, I ain't come out here. Voodoo, you're an asshole. Power, Big Steve, you know what I'm saying? Man, look, let's talk about what happened and what ain't happened. Let me get my shit off my chest. All right, because first and foremost, I ain't been here. Shout out to motherfucking Andre Johnson, Hall of Fame, motherfucker. They say that every time you say Andre Johnson, say Hall of Fame, Andre Johnson. Right? Hall of Fame Texans wide receiver, Andre motherfucking Johnson, when you say his name. First, shout out to that. Number 2, CJ motherfucking Stroud, light-skinned CJ, my boy. If you ever get in the car with that light-skinned thought bitch ever again, we're going to have some motherfucking problems. Look, I don't care if it's Amber, whatever, and I don't care if it's Amber Heard. I don't give a Amber. Amber is the color of my energy, some 311 shit. And don't get in the car with none of these thought bitch. CJ, you ruin your good Christian reputation. Don't do it. I know it's been a minute. I ain't had time to talk about this shit. I hadn't had a chance to talk about this shit, but I got to get up. But CJ, don't you ever do that, my boy. I know you like them LA hoes. I know you like that little bougie weird shit. We don't that shit don't fly in Houston. Look, we don't show no love. We ain't giving them boppers no free ride. What do GK say? Never let hoe ass niggas ride. Never let hoe ass hoes ride. I don't care if you did know the bitch, didn't know the bitch. The bitch is cancer. Look at her fucking bald head. I don't be in the Twitter spaces. Shout out to Quell, man. I don't be in the Twitter spaces. Like, I be on Twitter occasionally. Like, I have my little moments. Like, I'll go hard on Twitter for a little bit. I don't be in the Twitter space. I'm not a Texans Twitter person. Twitter is weird because you got a lot of motherfuckers on Twitter who you know what I'm saying? They feel like they safe. They can bump their gums. They ain't got to show their face. I put my face on everything. Anybody got a problem with me, you can holler at me. I'm very easily accessible, right? I don't like that weird shit. Motherfuckers think they can say whatever the fuck they want to. Like, again, a lot of motherfuckers talk a lot of shit about the Sauce. A lot of motherfuckers talk a lot of shit about honcho. I done seen a lot of these people in a lot of places that y'all know and look up to. Motherfuckers ain't never said shit to me. So I can't respect that, right? If I got an issue with you, we gonna address it. But Twitter's weird to me. I'm not knocking everybody. Some motherfuckers I like on Twitter, I do follow, but I'm not on Twitter heavy like that. So people get weird. They overreact a little bit on Twitter for me. Again, shout out to Wolverine Apex for the super sauce, super chat love. Let's see. Ultra and Alcier. Ultra, I like the Ultra pickup. I just seen the Alcier thing. I didn't know about that. WWE promo. Yeah, look, ain't no Amber action going on around here. Look, no mo hoes. Okay, no mo. Like, no Kardashians, no a bitch that has a history of Jalen Green. I know this ain't Texas talk, but I gotta address the young niggas that's supposed to be putting on for the city of Houston right now. That's not looking good. Houston is a player city. We want that player shit, right? And we're not just talking about football players and sports players, and we talk about we like players, athlete player, and we like players. We keep it fucking player around. That Amber shit ain't player. Jalen Green, you the least player nigga all of them. Boy, but I've been saying that since day one. Jay, when he was coming with the nails and the purses and shit, look, that nigga can dunk his motherfucking ass off. That nigga finna... Look, how you got an old baby mama? How the fuck you got an old ass baby mama, my nigga? Like, what the fuck? That's the least... Bro, and again, look, it's a den conversation. We're going to be in a den tonight, so if you fuck with the denshow.com, we're going to be in there at 9 p.m. because I got some shit to talk about Jalen and those predatory behaviors of these old women targeting young men, but we'll get into that later. Bro Lee, what's the motherfucking deal? I was watching the old Den the other day, and Bro Lee was on there telling terrible shit, man. Yeah, man, like it's Autry. I'm not tripping on the Autry pick. I'm more concerned about what we lost than what we gained, right? So let's get into it. I'm gonna open up the line. I promise I'm not gonna talk real long. I know y'all got a sauce y'all want to spill, so we're gonna open it up. But first and foremost, out of everything, I know y'all talking about Grenard. We lost Grenard. Grenard was the Viking. I don't give a fuck about Grenard. I'm lying. I do give a fuck about Grenard. But Blake Cash Money fucking Cashman, bro. Look, the crazy white boy. We lost our crazy white. How do you expect to have success if you don't have a crazy white boy, like a nigga who bash his head into the wall before game. And Cashman was kind of player too. I ain't gonna fault my boy. But when you don't have the integral piece, the fire starter, the catalyst, the matchstick. Cashman, it might have been my fan favorite. I don't know about everybody, but to me, that's the shit that hurt the most, losing Cashman. Now, we lost Motor as well, right? But the reason we lost Motor is because we were too enamored with the talks to Saquon, right? And I know, had we would have had a sauce last week, we'd have been talking about Saquon in the building, Saquon in this. We ain't got shit. We ain't got Devin. We ain't got Saquon. We ain't got Swift. I don't know if Henry's still out on the market. I know a lot of people holding hope for Henry. I said a lot of things. Said like CJ gonna have a lot of guys want to come play here. Maybe not so much, right? Maybe not so much. It's a couple of names out there. It's a couple of things that could still be done to remedy this. But I'm not tripping. I'm not holding out hope on Nikki Scissors, right? I'm not gonna give him one bad segment and say, oh, he's out of here. Nikki's had solid drafts. Nikki's had some decent free agencies. We're in day one. We're not getting the big names we want. I'm hoping Nikki has a plan, but I'm not putting it all on Nikki, right? It's not all on Nikki because I believe D'Amico's a part of this as well. I feel like there's that cohesiveness. Remember when Brian Gain and Bill O'Brien, I know I'm saying names that y'all don't want to hear, talk about the gangster. Remember they were simpatico, they were on the same page. I feel like Nick and Casario are more on the same page because I think there's a mutual level of respect there. I hope there is. I might be wrong. I could be fucking wrong. But right now, we ain't got no. Right now, it's back to Dameon Pierce. Everybody jumped off the Dameon Pierce train. What y'all gonna do now? What are y'all going to do now? Right? Dameon Pierce. What? Do we still got Dare? Is Dare the Atari still there? I mean, look. I want to know if we were to give it a grade, right? A numerical grade. I want to know how Sauce Nation feels. Drop that in the chat. 1 through 100. If you were to grade day one so far of the 2024 Houston Texans free agency, right? And I'm not putting it all on Nick. I'm giving D'Amico equal credit. I'm giving the whole front office equal credit. We got jobs to do around here. What do you give it? What are you giving it? Right? That's what I'm saying, right? Man, look. Yeah, they were aligned. They aligned. Well, shit, Brian, what's his name, still got a job somewhere. Like, yeah, they aligned and fucking getting fired. Like it's a situation where we are worse off than we started right now, right? Like I said, Grenard's gone, Motor's gone, Cashman gone. I know we re-signed King, we re-signed Schultz, cool beans. Who else? I've been running around all day, been having some other stuff going on, so I don't remember each and everybody. I should start taking notes, but you know, I'm freestyle king in here. The punter, Bill Burr is... So here's a little known fact about me. Bill Burr is one of my favorite fucking comedians. So the fact that we don't have Bill Burr, the punter, kind of makes me a little sad. One of the best punters in the game. And Bill Burr was integral to the success of the special teams last year. Letting him walk is questionable because my thing is we had money. We have money. So if we have money, why aren't we spending it? Are we trying to... We know we've talked about getting rid of the Patriots way. Are we being cheap? Are we not overreacting to spend on big names, right? Because I know Saquon was a guy that everybody was... We almost thought we had it in the bag. And I think if you look at the contract that he got and going to Philly... actually, I think with taxes and everything, he's making less money going to Philly than being here in Texas. He's an athlete. He doesn't know better. They're not smart people, right? they're not smart people. But yeah, right. It is what it is. So I see a C+, a D-. I told you I put a numerical grade. Y'all putting A's and B's on here. Okudah was a big pickup. I ain't tripping on Okudah. I'm gonna tell y'all what I am tripping on. I'm gonna tell y'all what I am tripping on, and then I'm gonna open up the line, right? Because it's been so long, I need to talk to the people, right? The sauce is for the people. I need to talk to the people. I want to know how the people feel it. I don't care what y'all say. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Fuck re-signing Lonnie Johnson. And this is a nigga who was happy about the Lonnie Johnson draft pick. Right? I was ecstatic. Lonnie Johnson, he's a headhunter. He's gonna lay that. That dude showed whole hole in his heart. Lonnie, correct me if I'm wrong, requested out when we picked up, I want to say when we picked up Sting. I believe that's when he requested out, right? Or was it another DB? I want to say it was Sting. Y'all know my memory terrible. I don't remember what I ate yesterday. I want to say when we picked up Sting is when he requested out. Lonnie ain't got no heart. Lonnie don't want to compete for a spot. He's coming back obviously for a backup role. Like, I would be ashamed. I would be ashamed, right? I would fucking be ashamed to come back to the same team I asked out of, and the guy that I left because of is still there. Right? I want to still play in the league. I want to still get paid, so I'm going to come back. But come on, bro. I actually really like the Autry pickup. You know, we'll rock with that. I'm not gonna shit on a double-digit sack guy, right? And I don't think they really just went too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they went too crazy paying him, right? And again, you got CJ for another couple of years, so I'm not understanding that. Like, you got money on the books. I'm not understanding why you wouldn't break a little bread, because to me, I won't say you were on the brink last year of doing major damage. I mean, the Ravens game showed us a lot, but you've let some key pieces go, and you haven't made up. We're not right now as we speak, and while I get the line set up, right? I want you to drop that in the chat. Do you feel right now, as the Texans are currently rostered, right, as the Texans currently stand, are we better or worse than how we ended the season last year? You can just drop a better or worse in the chat. It ain't got to be all fancy. I know I usually do zeros and ones. Y'all let me know. I'm going to show some love today, too. Let me show y'all some love today, too. Let me show y'all some love today. Who wants some love? Who wants some love? Who wants some love? We're at 100. I'm going to show some love. All right. We're going to see who get lucky. Drop 5 gift memberships in the chat. All right. While we doing that, let me get the Sauceline open. We're going to have the 5-minute rule on. You got 5 minutes to spill your sauce. Once I get the fuck off, I forgot the Sauceline, y'all. Oh, there we go. Bliggity blow. Let me get my headset. That's the problem. I ain't got my fucking headset on. Bloop, 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 bloop. So I'll be having to apologize for my hiatus as well. Like, when I step back, like I got to step back from the internet sometimes. It's too much like the type of person I am. You get me back in the Discord? I bet I hadn't got. I was running up, like I said, they're doing a bunch of work around the house, and I came back in at like 7 on the dot and was trying to get some food ordered. So let me bet I got you. I'm finna check you out right now. Let me drop the line. Shout out to Wink. Let me put the put the number up. 346-484-3747. It's 346-48 sauce, I believe. I believe it spells sauce. It should spell sauce. I don't recall, but it should. Yeah. Funny, charge an arm of the leg for nothing. Hold on real quick while I'm checking that out. We got a call coming in. Already, what's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the sauce line this evening? Big Mitch, what's the motherfucking deal? How you doing? Mr. Mitch? Oh. Hold on 1 second, Mr. Mitch. I think I done hit you with the Roman. Let me make sure I got your audio on. Y'all know players fuck up. You know, big players fuck up big time. Hold on 1 second. Y'all ready? Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay. All right. So you said you want to get a little sauce in before bed. Hey, look, I've been seeing you been putting in big work in the gym, Mr. Mitch. So congratulations on that.
Do it right, do it left.
Yes, sir, man. I've been
right,
clanging and banging, man, getting ready for my retirement wrestling match. But
okay,
you know that ain't why we're here. Though we're here to talk Texas.
Yes, sir. So one thing, real quick, I saw you. I do see that you be wrestling. How if I'm out of state? Is there a way that I can watch a wrestling match? I think we ain't got to focus on it right now. I mean, just
hopefully, yeah. No, you're right. Hopefully, I'm gonna have somebody film it. Yeah. And I've been wrestling for 24 years in North Carolina and surrounding. You know, I've actually wrestled in other places in the United States, But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna get that recorded for sure, and I'll send you the link, maybe here on YouTube or something. It'll be posted.
Okay.
Facebook, etc., whatever.
All right, good. Definitely want to check that out. We're gonna share that with Sauce Day. We're gonna check out Big Mitch in the ring, man. But how you feeling, Mitch, man? Like I say, it's been day one, been a slow boogie day. It's been, I don't think anybody's really excited about it. How are you feeling personally?
Well, disappointed. I think I'm more disappointed about losing Motor than I am not signing Saquon. I mean, I was kind of maybe one of those that, I'd rather kept Motor than to sign Saquon. Maybe I'm in the minority there, but, Motor fit well with us, man. CJ was comfortable with him back there, and, I think comfortability, breeds success to some extent, but, Damian Pierce just didn't have what he had season before last, and I don't feel comfortable going in, with Damian Pierce. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Damian will have that, that get out of that sophomore slump, and he may be the best motherfucking thing to hit Houston. He may be back to the old Damian Pierce, running like an angry motherfucker, running through the line, knocking motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I want us to sign somebody, man. I know D'Amico's more focused on defense, man. We got to have offense too, guys. CJ can't do it by himself.
So I know there's a couple of names still floating out there, and I might be in the same boat because you went after something. You know what I'm saying? You went after a big fish, and you lost the fish you already had in your bucket at the same time. You didn't get either one of them when you're talking about Saquon and you're talking about losing Motor. Because Motor was a solid back for us. Not a. I won't say not a game changer because he had some good games for us that definitely led to victories. But he's not that big name guy. It was probably one of his best seasons with us. But now, is there a name that's out there that that feels like it would redeem the Texans if they went after and picked up, in your opinion?
Aaron Jones.
Okay.
From the Green Bay Packers, Aaron Jones.
Okay. And y'all already know how the sauce is, man. If you're in the chat and you're listening, I'm asking the callers on the line, I'm asking y'all the same thing. I want to know how y'all feel. This is a participation grade in the Sauce Nation class. So if y'all
now,
on
the offense, I would say Aaron Jones would redeem us from losing Motor and not signing Saquon. I think Aaron Jones. On the defense side, I think we need to go after somebody like Eric Armstead. Mm-hmm. Somebody that D'Amico's got familiarity with. And I think we just signed Al Shahir. Yeah. So I think he'll take the place of Cash Man, which I feel you. I'm like you on that, man. I hated losing the Cash Man, dude. Yeah. I every time he'd get a good play, man, I would sing a little song in my head like, I'm the Cash Man. I liked him, man. Yeah, maybe To'o can step up for us. I'm kind of maybe, and the Lonnie Johnson Jr. shit, I'm like, what the fuck? I done forgot about his scab ass.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in the league, honestly.
Like you said, he's got no heart, man.
Yeah. Like I said, that's when I lost all my love for Lonnie. When he said that he wanted, out, when he requested out after picking up whatchamacallit, that's when you don't have no heart. You're not trying to compete. You just, you're not willing to go out there and prove who's the better man, and you just want to give up. So, I lost all love. And again, I was a big fan of Lonnie. I was rooting. I was hoping he would make it. I'm a fan of bigger corners.
Right.
But, yeah, not so much.
I mean, if we're all about a team playing with heart, if that's what D'Amico and Nick looking for, and they go out and sign back a heartless man.
Yeah. I definitely got
Yeah,
so that definitely.
But
hurts.
I won't keep you on here, Honcho, man. I know other people want to call in and get some sauce, but man, I appreciate you doing some sauce tonight. I missed you, bro. Missed seeing you on here, homie.
All right, shout out to you too, Mr. Big Mitch. Miss you too as well, Mr. Rest of Sauce Nation. I love y'all. And again, let me know about the match, man. I definitely want to check you out, man.
I will, man. Hey, y'all, I mentioned it in the chat room. We ain't talked about it yet, but let's give a special prayer and a shout out to one of our Texans family, Mr. Dylan Horton.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you've seen that. He has stage 4 cancer or Hodgkin's, I think it was. I think he's battling it right now too. Let's give a shout out and prayer and much love to Dylan Horton.
Absolutely. I agree with that. And that's a wild thing. It's also kind of concerning how we've got so many players that have dealt with that, but we've seen so many be able to overcome it. So the same for Mr. Horton. Definitely in our prayers and our thoughts with him as well.
And much love to y'all. Much love to Sauce. And I'll talk to you soon, honcho. I'll send you a message.
Already, Big Mitch, man. I appreciate you calling and getting the Sauceline rocking this evening.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Go Texans.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Big Mitch out in North Carolina, showing some love from a distance. Appreciate
Later,
it.
dog.
Yes, sir. You have a good one. Shout out to Heidi for the super saucy super chat love. We're gonna sign Heidi as the backup to CJ. So I wouldn't say she's throwing darts. Maybe she's throwing lawn darts, something like that. You see the measure of the okay. Let me see. Yeah, well, let me check that. So again, shout out to Big Mitch. Definitely calling in and spilling some sauce, man. Again, 346-484-3747, 346-48 sauce. I believe that's the number. Is it? I don't know. It's not. No, it might not be. It might be the other number. There's another. I got like 2 or 3 different numbers in this motherfucker. I don't know what number is which. So I'll be make sure I got the right one up. Yeah, 3747. That's the one. It might be drip. Is it 3747? Yeah, that's the drip. So it's
It's too much sauce.
It ain't sauce. It's drip. Play us fuck up. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Who we got calling into the den? Oh, shout out to J Boogie 10, new member of the Discord, the Sauce Sports Discord, where it goes down 24. If you always want the sauce, it's always going down the Discord. But who we got calling the line, spilling some sauce with us this evening?
Man, it's your boy Roman.
Roman, let me talk to you, Roman, for just a second. I need to talk to you, young man. I was watching the old den, Mr. Roman, and you gave out your mama address when you was talking to Chicago Mike. And, shame on you trying to cause all those problems and those dramatic. I'm just fucking with you. But I was I was laughing because I went back and watched that video. And I was like, oh, Roman got on here and got booked. I said, oh, we seen another side of Roman tonight. But shout out to Mr. Roman. How you been, Mr. Roman?
Man, I'm feeling alright, honcho, man. It's just, I'm trying to stay patient. Because when you look at it, honcho, one of those situations is, at one point, you kind of got to give Nick credit because he's good at making those underrated moves that have kind of those death moves that kind of help the Texans in the long run, like getting Khalil Davis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not saying, be the Giants or be one of these teams that always spend money in free agency and don't get nothing. But you had enough cap to get 1 to 2 free agents, especially a running back. And I was waking up this morning, I'm seeing every running back gone. It didn't even have to be Saquon. I don't want to Saquon, but I'm thinking we can get somebody like a Swift, right, and give him for cheap. And I think he'll go great in the market. Damn, the first report I see, Swift going to the Bears. Yeah. And then, next thing you know, Swift gone. Jacobs is gone. Then you got later Eckler gone. I'm just like, fuck. And then I'm like, okay. Then they say it was a battle between us and the Eagles for Barkley. Then next thing you know, we lose. And I don't really think Barkley really got that overpaid. I think we could have easily gave Barkley that contract. You feel me? It's just more of it's not even, it's a bit of not getting people, but it's some of the people you let walk. You let Bernard walk for that money. You let Cashman walk for that money. You let Cameron Johnston walk, which shocked me. And then, I'm seeing all these teams get these free agents. And the first fucking free agent I see is Lonnie Johnson. Come on now, honcho. How you expect fans to feel when Lonnie Johnson is the first person you see? So, look, I think Alshire is a great pickup. I think if he continues on the momentum like that, I think the Nico Audrey is a solid pickup. It has some potential up to it. And even a Kula. I think if you put him in the right system with D'Amico, it could work. But I think a bit of it's fans having too much expectations when we know Casario's track record. And I think it's a bit of just, we expect more. When we have shown that we can win in the playoffs, especially win 8 playoff games, you're expecting to try to get the best players to come on your team. We'll see. I'm trying to be optimistic, but I'm disappointed, honcho. That's all I got to say, man.
Okay, I understand that. I understand your disappointment. I think I'm in a disappointed kind of feeling way myself. I think most fans are kind of disappointed because a lot of the options, a lot of the opportunities, we were finally feeling like the Texans have turned this corner. We got a star quarterback. We got a fire head coach. The things are looking right. Like we all in the same arena, right? And then free agency hits, and the guys that you hear the Texans are linked to to Patrick, to Saquon, to all these names that you thought were going to turn around and be something, and then you're like, we ain't got nothing, we ain't got nobody, we ain't even got the niggas that we came to the party with. Like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand it. I definitely understand the frustration.
It's not even that. It's not even that, Honcho. It's the prices too. I don't think some of these players that we wanted is being overpaid to me. And I think we could have done. And that's what makes it more irritating. I get if it was a overpay. Then I said, okay, well, you wait. Come on, I think Barkley got 3 years, $37 million. Could have gave that. Yeah. That's before I think see the contract even come up. And it's like I don't know. I don't see. My problem is the lack of urgency, Honcho. I don't feel like we're worse. No running back. I mean, we had Pierce, but we know he don't fit in the system. Hell, even Singletary is gone. So he's just not leaving a bit of confidence for day one. You know, I don't know.
I feel you. Like I say, it's definitely going to take some moves to recoup the current feeling, right? To bounce back from how we're currently feeling about today, right? But again, Nick has made moves later in free agency before that turned into key pieces that have turned into contributors for the Texans. So that's why I'm not all the way out. But right now, it's not what I personally expected to happen. I was hoping, and I think most of us were hoping, like Texas got money, Texas got talent, guys are going to want to come here. We were hoping to make those big splash plays. We were hoping to make those big splash names. We were hoping to be that the topic of the NFL. Oh, so and so Saquon and Winnie. Oh, now they in trouble. Saquon and CJ, or whatever. Real quick, before we end the call, is there a move in your opinion that could save this free agency? Is there a name still out there that the Texans could go and get that could save free agency in your opinion?
Let me think. You know, I don't know if there's really a big move. I mean, of course you got somebody like a Henry, right? Or even, you know, we've been linked to like a Brandon Ayuk. But both Henry and like an Ayuk is going to cost a lot of money to get. You know who actually would show me that I feel like we care? If we get somebody like a Simmons, somebody like a Justin Simmons. I'm thinking realistic of how Nick is going to think. I'm just maybe a Daniil Hunter, but I think Hunter gonna cost too much money. But overall, I just feel like Nick ain't gonna spend that money. Yeah. He will go crazy in the draft, but money wise, he cheap, man. He like a nigga. He like niggas, man. He cheap.
Okay. Cheap, Nick the nigga. Goddamn. Nick the nigga cheap. That's a BT. Well, that's a bad Mr. Roman, man. I feel you, and I definitely appreciate you calling in and spilling some sauce with us this evening and sharing your thoughts, man. It's always good to hear from you, man.
Man, good to hear from you too, and man, let's hope for a better day tomorrow, man. Have a good day, Honcho.
Absolutely. You too. Appreciate you calling in, Mr. Roman.
All right, man.
All right. Ready? Hold on 1 second. We putting Darren. Y'all done made the all sauce team, the all round table team. Oh man, y'all, my mods are terrible. I got terrible moderators in the thing. Man, and again, here's the thing: there are a few names out there, right? There are a few names out there. I don't know, honestly. I don't know how I feel about Henry. Titans ties just bother me. Honestly, they bother the fuck out of me. And after the stream tonight, Spitz will be going live 8:30, so I'll make sure to drop that link in the chat again. So make sure y'all get into that after we are done tonight. But we still got time to go. We still going. I see Justin Simmons a no. I've been seeing. got the words. That's why I can't read the fucking chat. Shout out to Leonard Avery. What's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, I'm feeling real cheap right now. I feel like it's really real cheap action going on. I feel like I don't know if it's money moves. I don't know if it's say, okay, we got a board, we're willing to pay this much. This is what we're willing to do. And maybe Saquon exceeded that a little bit, but I still don't understand the Eagles move, especially in the same division. Now he's getting a lot of hate from Giants fans. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling in to the Sauceline this evening?
What's up, Honcho? It's Nikki fucking Scissors.
Oh, Nikki, the man I need to fucking talk. Nikki, what the hell is going on, man? Tell us the plan. What's going on, Nikki Scissor? What's the plan? Clue us in. Help us understand your thought process.
Thought I'd give her a call.
Okay.
Because apparently people talking shit. But I gotta, you know me. You don't tell me shit. I tell you shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's what it is. Look, we went after Saquon. We wanted him. We were going after the guy, but we had a number, and we knew we don't want to go over the number. We stick to our guns over here.
Okay.
You either want to be a Texan or you don't want to be a Texan,
Okay.
right? So we gave you a competitive rate. We thought it was, but you know, Saquon wanted to go over to fucking Philly. I don't know who the fuck wants to do that, but anyway.
Shitty place. Who wants to do that?
He's from Philly. I get it. Rocky Balboa, whatever the hell. I get it. But here's the thing, Honcho.
Yeah.
Yeah, Singletary, he left too. That part, I'm not gonna lie. That part hurt.
Yeah.
It hurt. But look, there's a lot of talent still left over in the running back class. Guys, do not. Just understand something. D'Amico comes from an organization that ran multiple backs when they went to the Super Bowl before too. So they understand what they're doing. People forget that franchise went to the Super Bowl with Elijah Mitchell, Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson, guys like that, Tevin Coleman. Listen, we know that we got our work cut out for us in the running back department, but there's other guys. A.J. Dillon, he's also been part of this offense before in Green Bay. Then you got Zach Moss, and you know what? I think you just got to look at our 2 games against the Colts to understand that maybe Zach Moss is a lot better than what you guys think. And you got to remember, him and Singletary were also running the show up in Buffalo. Zach Moss is no punk. And you know what? We'll probably get somebody like that. We don't know. Then we got the draft. I know people thinking there's not a very good running back draft, but you got other big backs in there too. And by the way, maybe we want to take maybe Hannah's over here telling us to take Henry back so that way we can give it back to the fucking Titans. So you just never know, right? But look at our defense. Our defense today got faster. It got much faster today. Cornerback is faster. Linebacker, way faster. You know where we got Al-Zahir, right?
Yeah. I heard the news a little late, yeah.
Yeah, we got him. So there we go. You know what? Jonathan Grenard, 4 years, $76 million. Hey, no way, thank you. Have a great day.
Not worth it. JG not worth it?
But here's the other thing. You people forgot what?
So she's saying JG wasn't worth it?
What'd you?
Jonathan Grenard.
Grenard?
Yeah.
Look, he hasn't played a whole fucking season, Honcho. I can't get the guy to play a whole season, and you want $76 million?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. You got to come down from the number. You just got to come down from the number. We can find somebody else.
Okay, I respect that.
We wanted him. You know what I'm saying? But here's the other thing. You know what I'm saying, Honcho? You know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? Here's the other thing. You see me take some guys that weren't supposed to even be in this league, and I've made them a star again.
Yeah.
And I can do it again. You just have to know, too, we have other things that we got to take care of as well. We got a receiving core that we want to add to. There's some things that we got going on here. But here's the other thing. When you come into negotiations, you don't just come off the market, start shooting fire at the hip. You have to let the market cool down. You got to let it cool down. If you don't let the market cool down, you're gonna get suckered. That's what's happened, and I think I've shown y'all in the past.
I took out just like a record. Elijah Hakeem.
So don't lose faith. We got everything.
I took out just
here.
like a record.
I'm making a lot of
Elijah
deals and offers that
Hakeem.
you can't refuse. Don't ever underestimate Nikki Scissor. I can get it
I
done.
took out just like a record.
Look,
Elijah
the
Hakeem.
other thing is, y'all forget that You know what? I'm going to hand it off to a guy that I think you'll be happy that I signed that guy too. Okay? Hold on.
All right, talk to me.
Hello, Honcho.
Oh, Coco Butter, I've been waiting to talk to you, Mr. Coco Butter.
I have cocoa. I've been dripping cocoa butter ever since I signed $15 million, Honcho. Honcho, $15 million. All the players came from far and wide, Honcho. All the players came from far and wide. I am balling. I'm real H-Town now, Honcho. I'm balling. I'm getting high with Davis Mills because he's from California and I'm from UCLA. He's from Stanford. But I'm getting high with Davis Mills, and I got plenty of women rubbing the cocoa butter right on the right leg.
So you can buy all the cocoa butter you want now.
Just want to let you know I no go nowhere, Honcho. Okay. I'm here for a long time. Me love y'all long time.
So I got a question, Mr. Cocoa Butter, Mr. Coco Kaimi Butter. So we lost a big name on special teams. One of your special teams cohorts, your special teams coworkers. Do you feel any way about us losing Bill? Mr. Johnson?
Very upset with Bill Blur. Very upset with Bill Burr because Bill Burr, we gave him a chance. Nobody give him a chance, and he don't even stick around to help negotiate. So he can go take his punting ass somewhere else. I'll find somebody for us. I just need a little more cocoa butter.
Just a little more cocoa butter.
I pass to Ricky D. Bye, Honcho.
All right, Mr. Cocoa Butter, stay smooth.
Honcho, I'll try to keep it fair because I don't like. I know everybody starts complaining that I'm taking too long. But man, number one, here's my thoughts. I'm just gonna go here's my thoughts. Number one, this is the Houston Texans. Remember that, and just remember that. How many years have we gone to every free agency period and then we come out of there just feeling like, man, we didn't do anything, right? So this doesn't surprise me. I am like Big Mitch said. I feel like the loss of Singletary was the real loss today. Because I just feel like, man, at least we would have had him. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm actually confident, man, because, on one end, I did want Saquon Barkley, but there's the injury concerns that come along with him, right? And I think if you ask me, I think that's kind of what they looked at. They set a number and they said, look, we'll go with this. We'll get him if he can agree here. And I do believe that once it was between us and Philly was going to win so long as they just kept offering more and more. And what I didn't want to do with any of these free agents is I feel like our team is so good now, is good enough now to where we don't have to outbid anybody for you to want to play here. Unless you're just this remarkable talent. Like if it was, I guess even like if it was the Chris Jones kind of guy, like somebody that, man, we know when we get this guy, he's coming in and he's going to dominate. We don't know about that with Saquon because we also have to fix our offensive line on, the interior line, in my opinion. I just felt like set your number, stay with it, because if he wanted to come to us, he would have came to us. I felt like it sounded as if we were competing for him, and then it just at the end we lost out to his home team. We didn't lose out to him to Dallas or somebody like that. We lost out to his home team, and I think I think a lot of teams have lost out to some of the players that we have because they're from Texas or they're from Houston, and I just kind of feel like that. We have to remember too that we did a pretty good job of keeping some of the players that we had as well. Dalton Schultz. I know everybody's getting mad at that, but I don't understand how you can get mad at us getting Dalton Schultz when he puts the ball in the end zone. I mean, it's plain and simple. just I feel like either way, this team, when it comes to the run game, they were going to go with some kind of committee. I don't think even if we sign a free agent running back or two now, I don't think we're done. I think we'll even go and get the future in the draft. And there's some good ones. Thing about this draft is it's heavy on the front side and it's heavy on the back side too, because there's good running backs that are going to be able to be had in the 5th round as well too. I mean, there's guys like Frank Gore Jr. like that I've seen that I'm like, man, I hope he comes into this offense. His dad excelled in this offense. He could excel here. There's just things that I feel like they already know. They're gonna get some guys. They're just not gonna go pay. You got to let the market cool down too sometimes, man, because that's how you get caught into these traps with these free agents, man, that don't ever really work out. I think the signing of the linebacker today was, in my opinion, that was probably the saving grace of today. Just from the disappointment, like I said. But I think Nikki Scissor said it too. Guys like Zach Moss, I know everybody is probably laughing at me, but man, I was watching Zach Moss all season long because I had him like on my fantasy league, and man, that guy. You just remember this: the Colts lost Taylor at the very beginning of the season, and yet they were still there, right there at the end of the season, ready to take the division from us possibly. But they couldn't have did that without Zach Moss. Zach Moss had a lot of good games, and he especially against us too. And so it's not like he's a bad running back or anything. I think we just were expecting the stardom of that, and I think I'll take good players over stardom players any day if it means that as a team and as a unit we can work more cohesively. And I think that's, again, if you go back and you listen to what D'Amico said, we're going to use our resources to get better on the front line, on the defensive line. And that's kind of where I see that we're going with this. So I just, it would have been nice to see Saquon Barkley there. I feel like we do need to address the running game. I feel like maybe CJ would have only thrown like 2 interceptions all season had we had a real running game, because a lot of those interceptions that we had were in fourth quarters where we had leads and we just couldn't run the ball out. And we need to remember that. I know that Singletary had a lot of good games, but there were also games where at this point it was like, hey, 4-minute offense, we're up by 17. We just got to finish out this game right here. Let's run the ball. Let's get some first downs. And we couldn't do it, I'll be happy now if we get Derrick Henry. I will be happy, because there's also a lot of times where we were at the 1 or 2 yard line and couldn't punch it in. Yeah. So things like that would be cool. I'm not giving up hope here because I feel like we can get players. And one thing that we did say about this organization last year was that we could tell the difference between the coaching, because the coaching was able to coach up players. So I'm still hanging my hat on the fact that we got a good coaching staff, that we've kept a good coaching staff as well too. I just want to see how it all plays out. If we can get the Aaron Jones guy, that's great. I personally, I'd like to see Curtis Samuel over here. We still got opportunities to get guys like that. I feel like they're probably focusing on things like that, and that's pretty much it, man. I'm not going to get all mad because of free agency, but we have holes to fill to begin with, so we'll go from there, man. Anyhow, I know I took up too much time. I'll holler at you, Honcho. Good to see you again, man.
All right. Shout out to Ricky D. Shout out to Cocoa Butter, and shout out to Nikki Scissors. I appreciate you calling in. Shout out to Ricky D, man. Appreciate you spilling some sauce with me this evening. See, y'all be like, well, why does Ricky D get more? Because he calls in, there's 3 different people, so he gets 5 minutes for each character. How about that? How about them apples? Medium. I know a lot of people maybe with not so medium skin tones that don't like to eat their steaks medium. I know my people, we a little different sometimes. Beat him. I see that they're saying they just resigned Tommy Townsend. Okay, cool. Heidi's the worst person. No, we just what does that say about Noah? Another 1 year? What's the number? What's the number? What's the ticket that we What's the ticket for Noah Brown? What do they pay for the 1 year? What's the motherfucking deal? We got calling into the Sauceline this evening.
What up, my nigga? This
TD. Talk to me, TD. Now, the person I need to talk to, because before I took another little hiatus, we had a conversation, and you said some things that intrigued me. I didn't want to get into free agency at the time. We had plenty of time to talk and see. Then you sold me. You sold me on a particular name, and I was very excited. And I'm not blaming you for it because the Texans media and everybody else was talking about how this particular name was linked to us, and it fell through. So to me, since you were the first person I heard really speaking on it so adamantly, how are you feeling right now about the fact that the Texans were not able to acquire Saquon, and then we backdoor and we lost Motor?
I'm so motherfucking mad, bro. You would think Davis Mills still our starting quarterback. I was like, this shit got me like Nikki Stereo. What the fuck you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not buying that shit these other callers like talking about, bro. I'm not gonna. That's their own opinion. I'm not gonna argue about this, bro. But from my perspective, bro, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, the D'Amico Ryan clearly came out and said we're gonna address the running back situation. And that's something I gotta disagree with you on, bro. When you said, like, what you said something about him and Nick, like they definitely got a good relationship type shit, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, my nigga, like, I don't feel that way, bro. Like, after today,
Yeah.
and I don't give a fuck nobody say. After today, this shit ain't do nothing but show me, bro. Like, it made me question, like, is he trying to stand this nigga D'Amico runs in the back and some shit? You know what I'm saying? Because who the fuck don't know that we need a quarterback, bro?
Yeah.
Defense is going to be taken care of regardless.
Yeah.
But to me, dog, it just seemed like we didn't fucking went backwards.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I can feel that.
We went backwards.
Especially
Like,
split-sided line. I
come
can
on,
feel that.
dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing that pissed me off, bro. Like, my nigga, like, what are you doing, my nigga? Like, you let all these motherfuckers, like, pass, like, just walk. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's been the Texans' problem for a minute, bro. We don't like to spend no fucking money, dog. We like to pay in-house motherfuckers, dog. Motherfuckers just be drafting out of it, dog. Which is I don't have a problem with. But damn, bro. Come on, bro. We had the money. Still got the money. You feel what I'm saying? Man, this shit got me so mad, bro. Like, real, like, I never was a fan of Nick Stereo anyway.
Really?
I never liked him.
Really? So you don't feel like Nick has had some good moves in his Texans tenure?
Now, the moves that he did make, bro, outside of the senior trade, because we didn't even have D'Amico Ryan at the moment. But outside of that, bro, like, now I really feel like D'Amico Ryan's had a hand in that shit. And why he ain't have a hand in the shit, like, this time, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You know, like, some motherfuckers get jealous of other motherfuckers just because they feel like one person, like, get most of the credit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's like when we draft CJ. I feel like that was an organizational pick, bro. I don't think Nick Stereo just had his eyes set on CJ like that, bro.
You don't think so? I think Nick pulled a real Nicky Scissors finesse on that. Because remember, you see what's his name still was crying about the shit all last season because they picked up Bryce Young, right? So they cried about that shit all season. He was talking about, we were in talks with the Texans, we were gonna trade, and then they did. Like, so I feel like Nick threw a little of that finesse in there. Like, I mean, it was the right decision. Obviously.
I'm not saying he didn't have a hand in it, bro. I'm not gonna just, take that away from him like that. But based on what he's doing now, bro, that shit it gotta make you question this nigga. Like, bro, did you really? You know what I'm saying? Did you really have a hand in that shit like that? Was you the leader of that pack? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. Like, this shit just got me mad, bro. This shit just got me mad.
Okay.
Like,
what could they do?
Depending on the fucking draft.
What could Nick do with the names that are out there right now to change your opinion on the current state of the Texans free agency?
Nothing, bro. Nothing, my nigga.
Nothing? No, absolutely. It was Saquon or nothing.
I mean, I agree with the what's dude's name, Eric Jones or whatever. But other than that, shit, I heard we can get your boy Patrick Queen too, right?
Yeah, I think that did he. And I saw some rumors that he might have signed. I don't know if that was real or not. But I saw some shit going on that he went to the Seahawks. I don't know if that was real or not. I didn't follow up on that.
Man, I'll put it to you like this. If we can get Eric Jones, and I say fucking Calvin Ridley, because I heard he wants something crazy too. Oh, yeah. And I don't think I'll pay his ass that much. I think he was on his Mike Evans shit, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. But if we can get him at a good price, bro, as well as Eric Jones, I somewhat be okay. You know what I'm saying? But for us right now, though, like, I'm just, this shit got me mad, bro. I'm hot right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's like, okay, what the fuck are you depending on the draft for, bro? Yeah. Like, just within that 1 year, I felt like we had a win now team. I'm not saying we was done rebuilding because we died. We still a few players away. But our running game was our biggest issue, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel so. You wouldn't be happy if they brought Henry in?
I don't want that nigga. Shit, he's like, what, 30 years old? He's running like he's 30. This nigga, he looks like he on his way out the school.
I agree with
that.
I
don't want that nigga, man.
I wouldn't like him towards the end of last season. I agree with you on that.
Bro, I don't want that nigga, bro.
All right, I respect it. Yeah. I respect it. I definitely respect it.
I don't want... Man, bro, like...
But here's my deal, though, right? So hear me out. Here's the deal, right? So you don't feel like a decent running back? Because, I mean, we got DP. We got DP in the late round. You don't think a solid running back can be found through the draft that is not going to require you to really waste a high draft pick on it? You don't think that we could find something young, fresh set of legs that could contribute to this team?
I mean, anything can help right now, but me personally, at that 20, what we got picked number 23 or something like that.
Yeah, something.
I mean, me personally, I draft that boy Brian Thomas, dog. I like him out of LSU. Mm-hmm. I draft him. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what all need to be done was supposed to be done today, bro, and we ain't get that done, my nigga.
So
we ain't get that done. I'm not saying we just don't fucking just flop next season. You know, I don't feel that way, but we damn sure ain't gonna get too far. I ain't gonna lie to you, unless we make a big ass move in the middle of the season or like however that shit gonna go, like.
I mean, but
I don't think we gonna get too far.
But do you keep resources available for that opportunity to make that big splash in the middle of the season? Because that's not something the Texans really do often. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said if. Yeah. You know, shit, like, bro, we don't like to spend no money. Yeah. So, like, you really can't expect it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, with the Texans, with free agency needs some Temu coupons. You spin a little wheel, get the 20% off. See, then my nigga will be spending that money. But now I feel you, man. So right now, where do you say how much worse, or I'm gonna say you leaning worse? How much worse do you feel like the Texans are right now as constructed compared to the end of the season last year?
I ain't gonna say we that damn bad. I mean, the game still got to be played, man. But we damn sure took a step back, especially if we don't get nobody at running back, bro. You know what I'm saying? We damn sure, like, instead of me thinking we was gonna blow this motherfucking division out of the water, we gonna be back to compete again for it next year, bro. That's how I feel, bro. Like, I don't feel like we just out of there like that, but nah, man, we don't have to compete with these sorry ass Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? For the division crown, bro. That's how I see it, bro. You know, shit. Like with a playoff berth and maybe an exit round win, bro. That's the way I'm feeling right now.
Okay, so you feel like it's gonna be similar to last.
And
last
I really. You say what now?
You said it's gonna be. You feel like it's gonna be a similar exit to last year.
Say it one more time.
My bad. I said you. So you feel like the Texans will have a similar season to last year?
Yeah. If not a little worse. Okay. If they don't get this shit right, yeah. Okay. Something similar, bro. I ain't gonna lie, sis. I hate to say it. I hope I'm fucking wrong. Yeah. I think we just gonna be back competing with the sorry ass Jags. When we shouldn't even have to. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bro.
Right, shit, as far as how I see it, the only good thing that came out this off season was Drake making the Hall of Fame.
Well, you ain't lying so far. That is about it. But here's the deal, Mr. TD, man. We went a little over the sauce, but I had to chop it up, but you had to see how you felt because you initiated the free agency conversation a little while back. We're gonna take one or two more calls and spill a little bit more sauce. But I appreciate you calling in and sharing your thoughts with me this evening, man.
All right, man. You stay here, bro.
For sure. Fuck with me. Shout out to Mr. TD, aka Mr. Touchdown. Mr. TD is that TD stand for Texans disappointment right now. Why are you upset? He ain't feeling where the Texans going, and I feel like most fans feeling like that. I saw that y'all said Noah Brown got resigned. Excuse me. I see they picked up the punter. Don't look. I'm hungry. I'm eating food. If y'all don't know, the Sauce is the livest, most ghetto Texans related fucking stream in the world. If you ain't fucking with it, well, that's on you. If you fucking with it, you know I fuck with you. Look, I gotta eat though. But, Heidi, we already know you've been known to buy Negroes. We know where you come from. Well, what's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the sauce line this evening?
We will tolerate no Nikki slanders.
No Nikki slanders. So,
Slander.
This is the man with the plan, right? He sees the future with the invisible hand, right? Mystic Mel.
Right.
Have you consulted the crystal ball?
I did not. The crystal ball has been in its case since that fatal playoff game.
Okay. So I think somebody tampered with the crystal ball that game.
Well, I told you what happened. Tenny put bad energy toward the crystal ball.
Oh, okay.
So,
some bad energy.
I'm trying to let that wipe itself off.
Okay.
But once bad energy goes into the crystal ball, it'll take a while for it to regenerate.
Well, you got to disinfect the bad energy. I feel you. I already appreciate you following.
It'll be ready for the draft.
Okay, good. We're gonna need that. Man. All right, so how you feeling, J-Mel, man? I don't think free agency has jumped off as most Texans fans would like it to start off. We're at a point where it seems like most folks are disappointed. If you're in the chat and you're disappointed, drop a 0. If you're happy about what the Texans have done so far, drop a 1. But what is your stance right now? How are you feeling? You said in Nikki we trust, though no Nikki slanders. Do you feel Nikki still has something up his? Well, he wears a vest, so he ain't got no sleeves. But do you feel like Nikki got? You feel like Nikki got something going on, in his plans, man?
I think because Saquon does wear sleeves, and I think he has some up his sleeves, and we got fleece.
Okay.
We got fleece. He used us as a way to leverage himself into a better deal.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think us focusing so much on landing him kind of screwed us out of opportunities to get other people and it screwed us in being able to keep some of our guys like Cashman, which is my biggest disappointment of free agency. I really wanted to keep him. But I think people forgetting that Danielle Hunter's still out there. And I think that's going to be the big name that we sign.
Yeah. Okay. And so do you think right
Left, do it right, do it left, do it right, do it.
Do you think that Texans fans should hold out hope? You think that Texans fans should just be a little patient? Have we gotten too impatient? Have we gotten too excited and feel like we're there, but we're still not quite there yet?
Yeah, I think we've gotten excited. Because of the season we had this season, or last season, should I say? And but Nikki's still Nikki, and he's the master of the 1 year deal.
Yeah,
let him work his magic. I know people going crazy because we signed Lonnie Johnson back, but mark my motherfucking words. It's an early mark my motherfucking words, honcho.
We putting a mark my motherfucking words on Lonnie right now?
Comeback player of the year.
Ooh. I need that. I need somebody to jot that one down for me.
Comeback player of the motherfucking.
I need someone to jot that down for me. But real quick, shout out. And I wasn't finna. Heidi, you're a terrible person. Shout out to Big Guy. And said for the super chat love. He said this shit makes me feel like Nick. This shit make me feel like Nick Casario's consult with Bill O'Brien. Must be hitting the pipe. Hey, look, if some of y'all got some new emojis if you got the membership. Drop them pipes in the chat. If y'all feel like right now the Texans smoking some shit that ain't no good shit, go ahead and drop the pipes in the chat. But Lonnie Johnson, comeback player of the year. Whew. We talking about the same Lonnie Johnson, right? Lonnie Johnson from Kentucky, right?
No, this ain't the same Lonnie Johnson. You seen what he tweeted?
What he tweeted?
This time around, I'm gonna be humble with it.
Oh, that's what he said?
That's what he said.
So we ain't
what happened? CJ called him and said, "Don't come back over here on that bullshit because you wasn't really like that. So I'm gonna need you to get your mind together.
Yeah.
Come back in this bit humble.
Yeah.
Give all praise and thanks to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll be comeback player of the year." That's why he tweeted that, honcho. He said, he received that message.
Okay.
And he said, I'm going to do this shit the humble way.
Okay. Man, look, all I know is Lonnie had his fingers on Twitter more than he had it on any passes the last time he was around. So I'm hoping for something different because, like I say, I was pro Lonnie until that nigga just became too Twittery.
But what has CJ proven to us? See, we need to change his name from light skinned CJ and our light skinned savior to CJ the curse breaker, the breaker of curses.
Oh, the breaker of curses. Okay. So you feel
he broke every Texan, and Lonnie Johnson was one of those curses.
He definitely was.
And it's time to make things right, honcho.
Okay. So right now, even though they haven't given him more talent, they have put more burden on CJ's shoulders to carry this team. How do you feel about the re-signing of Noah Brown? Do you feel like that was a plus move, a lateral move, or the Texans could have done something better?
It's a lateral move just to keep a decent guy in house. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're not done at that position, but I feel like they're going to address that with that number 23 pick, especially after not landing Saquon.
Yeah,
I really think they had a lot vested in landing Saquon as far as what they were going to do with the rest of free agency in the draft. Mm-hmm. So I think that kind of threw a wrench in their plans.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of indifferent on that re-signing. Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens with that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think they go after Danielle Hunter. I think they pick up a couple more interior guys like Kinlaw from 49ers, maybe even what's his name, the Armstead.
Yeah,
I think they might pick him up, even though he's a little older. They're both a little older, but solid pieces. They know D'Amico's system, and D'Amico knows what he can get out of them. And I think from there, don't expect not too many more because we didn't make any fucking moves today.
Yeah.
But don't expect any big names outside of Danielle Hunter, and just some other guys, some rotational guys, and then they'll address everything else in the draft.
Okay. So we sticking with the Nikki Scissors plan. He's sticking to the script. Play his fuck up.
Hey,
sticking
listen.
to the script.
Everybody who mad, that's because y'all good at checkers. And Nikki out here playing 4 chess.
Okay. You see, we ain't saying we don't understand the man with the plan. You know, he wear a vest for a reason. You know, he's used to being in the hot seat.
I mean, since he's been here, who has felt good any off season since he's been here?
I think we've all gone into most off seasons questionable. Uh-oh. Did you hang up? I don't know if I hung up or not. But, I would say that we've gone into every off season kind of questionable and then kind of come out of it, a little more pleased than what we expected. I'm not terribly upset, right? I'm not terribly upset. I would have liked Saquon. I would have liked to obtain a big name running back, right? Just to keep that consistency in offense. Like there were times where, like you said, might have been when we just couldn't push that bitch in at the one. We were in the red zone. A guy that can move the chains. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that. Damn, did the whole shit close down? Okay, there we go. All right, what's the motherfucking deal we got called into the Sauceline this evening?
See how the devil try to work? Try to stop you.
Stop you from shining?
Yeah.
Okay.
But nah, he out here playing 4D chess. And like I was saying before I was interrupted, what off season have we gone into with Nikki being the GM that we felt about?
No.
What free agency period have we felt good?
Yeah. It ain't really been any of them. But we've come out feeling better, I think, on the other end of it than we did going in.
The only time I could say unanimously we felt good about him is with the CJ pick and the Willie Anderson pick. And some people didn't like the Willie Anderson pick.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of people didn't like the Willie Anderson pick. There's a lot of people still mad about the Willie Anderson pick. Probably going to be mad bitching about it going into the draft now because if we didn't get a big name back. So right. I'm definitely so sure that we'll see more of that that pop up as far as, people regurgitating that whole aspect of it.
So with that being said, pipe down, take a seat, and let that man cook.
Okay. We're gonna let him
if
cook.
not, I'll eat my mother crow. I'll eat crow souffle.
Man, the only crow I'm concerned about, bro, is Lonnie Johnson come back. Woo! Lonnie Johnson come back player of the year. That's a tough one. Everything else, I'm all aboard. I'm with it. I'm rocking with it. Lonnie Johnson.
I'm from the local.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my shot, and if I miss it, fuck it, I'm going to shoot another one later.
Yeah. I ain't shoot. You already know.
You already know. So, but we speaking it. I'm speaking it. Yeah. And when it happened, I want y'all to remember who the fuck said it.
Nah, really, that's a BET.
But beyond that, let that man cook, and I'm riding with Nick to the bitter end, if there's a bitter end.
Okay. Yeah, I'm riding with Nikki Scissors. But I feel like, and I agree with Jamo said, it's not a regular. I feel like this is a year where the Texans need to take a step up. It's not over with. Free agency's not over with. Draft's not over with. We seen Nick pull rabbits out of a hat in both free agency and the fucking draft. So until the GM season is over with, I'm not gonna be upset because to me he's done better than he's done worse so far. I know a lot of people just been wanting to get Nick out of there ever since he came in because of the Patriot ties. Trust me, I'm a Patriot hater just as much as anybody else, but I also believe in giving a man a fair shot. And if we're gonna be honest, Nick has been worth the pickup so far, right? Like I don't feel like I know
Right.
TD is anti. I know he ain't rocking with Nick. I feel him, but I feel like so far Nick has been worth his weight. I'm not gonna complain about it, but as the team gets better, you have to get better.
TD just hurt because we didn't get Saquon, and I understand.
Yeah.
Because I was ready to, I was gonna be the first one with a Saquon jersey. I understand, TD. But at the same time, TD, he drafted your boy Hall of Fame Nico.
Yeah.
So you can't slander the man when your favorite player is here because of him.
That is true. That's quite a conundrum to be in. Okay.
So hey, let the man cook. I understand everybody feeling how they feel today, but you got to keep the faith.
Okay. I'm with it. Hold
and ain't
steady.
And if you don't believe in anything, in as far as Nick's GM skills go, believe in that strong ass jawline that nigga got.
No man, look. All I know, depending on what kind of miracle Nick wear, I might start wearing a vest. I don't start seeing me rocking the vest on stream. My only beef with Nick is that nigga don't like barbecue. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with the nigga. So we'll see what's shaking. Well, that's a BT, man. And Mr. J Mel has made his prediction. We got some mark my motherfucking words, and we gonna see how it plans out. And I'm gonna be looking forward to the return of the crystal ball for draft season, because we definitely gonna need it. Because I don't know what the fuck they out here doing right now. We definitely gonna need some insight from the crystal ball.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it warmed up. Just let me know when you're ready, bro.
That's a BET. We definitely gonna have to get that shaking. But that's a BET, Mr. Mel. I appreciate you calling in and spitting a little sauce with me. We're gonna get ready to wind it down. But I definitely appreciate you sharing your thoughts with me this evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Already.
All right.
Shout out to Mystic Mel, aka J Mel, aka my bro with the intro. If y'all don't heard the intro to the song, that's J Mel on the track. So here's it is. We got about 5 more minutes. We're going to wind down a couple of things. Shout out to everybody who called in, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, because if you don't know, Sauce Nation is what makes this, right? It ain't me. It ain't the round. It's you. This is the people's voice. This is the people's channel. This is where you call in. When you spill your sauce, you speak exactly how you feel. I ain't going to, you can't say that. Why would you say that about that guy? Man, say what the fuck you want to feel. Again, this is for the fans, for the people. Everybody got different opinions. That's what makes the sauce so great. Whether you agree, whether you disagree, whether you're fucking with it, whether you're not, first hit that like button. If you're new to this and not true to this, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you support on all the proper platforms. Sauce Sports on Facebook. Of course, on YouTube, you can go to saucesports.com. It'll take you straight to the channel. If you want to join the Discord, go to Patreon, patreon.com/Sauce Sports, and you can join the conversation where it's basically Sauce 24/7 in the Discord and lots of other things going on. The Discord is the worst. It's the best and the worst. The violence that takes place in the Discord, the anger. Niggas be about ready to fight in the goddamn Discord, and then turn around 2 minutes later and be the bestest of buddies. But that's just how it goes. You know, everybody's opinions are welcome, man. I'm gonna never knock you for your opinion. Sauce Nation is for everybody except for haters. You know, fuck with no haters. Spits, the definition of throw, will be going live at 8:30. I have the link pinned to the top of the chat, so there's no excuses. If you want more sauce, you want to keep dripping, you want to keep talking Texans, Spits will be live shortly in about 4 minutes. Again, make sure you're following on Instagram and Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, Sauce Sports HTX. If you want to support the sauce, and shout out to everybody who showed a love behind the scenes. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. You can support via Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo at Honcho ENT. So it stands for, I don't know, Honcho Entertainment or Enterprises. Well, I guess Enterprises. But if you want to support the channel, we're going to be in the den, I want to say 9 o'clock. It may be 9:30. We're going to be having an interesting conversation. We're going to talk about the situation. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about the little girl in St. Louis who got her clock cleaned and is in severe condition in the hospital. We're going to talk a little bit about that. and a couple other things. We're going to talk about why these bras out here marrying holograms too. So it's going to be a very interesting den conversation. If you're down with the den, you know how we do there. And it's going to shake. And we're going to be back for day 2. We'll definitely be here for day 2. We'll be talking about what has changed, what additional pickups, where the Texans are sitting, as far as if we feel like overall they've gotten better. Because you got to understand, we got a tougher schedule. We got a first place schedule this season. So I don't think you have the same record with a lesser talented team. Not I don't think, I know. You don't have the same record with a lesser talented team, right? So we got a lot of questions. More holes to fill today, I feel like, than we had starting the day off. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Nick can do. Hopefully we're in here tomorrow talking about Nick made the right moves. Nick did what was necessary. And, we're going to make it shake. So with that being said, I thank each and every one of you for being exactly who you are. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being the amazing people that you are, man. I thank y'all for watching the channel. Ready, Wink? Shout out to Wink. And everybody, tell a friend about the sauce. Share the sauce with your mama. Pretty soon here, it may be a shift because I was fucking with the early sauce. I got some other things going on. Like I said, just got to clear out a few personal matters. We may shift to the morning sauces earlier. So like it's a conundrum, right? Because I'd like to drip more with y'all. But it's just a time frame in the evening, then plus the den, and we get real crazy in the den. You want to be a part of the den, go to thedenshow.com, hit that subscribe button. I ain't put the stuff up for the den yet, so if we're not live at 9, if we're not live in the den by 9, then we'll just go den at 10. So that way ain't no weird time. But we will be live in the den tonight talking plenty of shit, so make sure you call up. Oh, goddamn. Oh, yeah, get you some rest, big dog. But everybody, like I said, each and every one of y'all, man, I appreciate y'all. It's my honor. It truly is my pleasure. But most of all, I thank you for the privilege, right, Sauce Nation? Because I know when I be gone and y'all be hitting me up, and it's not to sound like big headed, I'm like, I appreciate that love. Sometimes, hey, one, I always check on your people. I'm not saying I'm out of there, nothing, but, things be going on. I've been dealing with some personal matter. Like I say, just check on your folks. You never know what your people going through. I appreciate the people who tap in and just, I'll be out for a little while and be just tapping, hey, man, you all right, you good? It's all good on man, but I just appreciate the fact that it's something y'all ain't never met. And y'all tap in, y'all check in with your boys, and that's always greatly appreciated. The rest of y'all already, y'all know how honcho be doing. You know what it is. But I fuck with y'all, man. I thank y'all, and I thank you for giving me the privilege of being a part of your life, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be rocking tomorrow at 7. And with that being said, man, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Hit the link. Spitz is live, 8:30 on the dot. Y'all ain't got no excuse. Hit the link at the top of the thing, pinned to the top of the chat. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. But most of all, y'all stay saucy. I'm out. I'm chugging up deuces. I'm throwing up H-time. Man, we got to talk about the deuce. Remind me. I don't know if Jay Melston and whoever be in the den is going to be in the den at 10. Y'all remind me what I found out about chunking up the deuce now and how it's gotten culturally appropriated. I'm disgusted. It just makes me want to puke. I'm out. Go watch Spitz. I'm out. I'm gone. Terrible.